Welcome to Spanky's Hot Topic Corner.
Hey guys, how you doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? Trying to. All right. Light might be too bright, Albie. Yep, yawning already. That's what it is when you're going this late into the night. Hope everybody's okay. Gonna check my sound. Sound. Um, mm, I'm getting to the group. So anyway, um, the Facebook, my fun networking group, which I'm trying to get to right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. I just need the group. Uh, oing, oing, oing. Ding, dong, 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 ding. I just want my group, Lord. Got a lot going. Group. I don't know why. Should go full blast and live, hopefully by the end of August, where your businesses, your talents, and everything will be advertised on the Fun Networking page. The Fun Networking page is set up for businesses and talent to connect, local and worldwide, and so that you may. I'm supposing I can't get to it because maybe I'm on here. Who knows? Who knows with Facebook? But I'll be sending that out soon. You'll be getting something in the inbox. It'll tell you about the registration. It'll have the registration link where you can go to my website and sign up. And what we'll be doing is there is a membership fee. The fee is going to be $10 quarterly, not monthly. $10 quarterly. Okay? $10 quarterly. So every 3 months, it's $10 for your, to stay live on that virtual directory. It's not a lot of money at all. You can advertise any type of way. If you need assistance with an advertisement or ad, just let me know and I will set up some type of video for you or um, whatever your information is. You send me a picture with all your information, then I will hook it up, okay? Because that's what I do. You can see that on the Spring Spanky page or any other pages that I have. I will hook you up on ads, okay? Um, so that's just a form of networking. I will hopefully be having a event going into the new year. It's not going to be this summer or into the fall. It'll probably be going into the new year. I will have a networking event where I will invite all of the businesses from the Fun Networking Group to come and participate. Within that event, I will be having raffle tickets. We'll be having giveaways and featuring different speakers from the different businesses, local and worldwide. And you'll be able to talk about your business, what it is. We'll have a forum and we'll talk about connecting. Okay? That's what networking is, guys, getting together and networking together. So that's what the Fun Networking Group is going to be doing very soon. Okay? So I just wanted to explain about that, the network. That's what that's about. I hope you saw my last video about the experiment. I really wanted you to see that because I was going to. I was going to show you that video or parts of that video. And so that we can watch it and discuss. So that's what I was going to do today too. Oh, this came up. Winga waka waka. Winga waka waka. Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. There we go. Let's see what she come up. That's Miss Elliott right there. Hats off to Miss Elliott, like I said. There she go right there in her all her glory. I don't know if y'all can see it good on the screen, but this is the video. I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
This is a special week. Does anybody know what it is? National Brotherhood Week. What's brotherhood? Treat everyone as though he was your Brother. And is there anyone in this United States that we do not treat as our brothers?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
The black people. Who else?
Indians.
Absolutely, the Indians. Many places in the United States. How are black people treated? How are Indians treated? How are people who are of a different color than we are treated?
They don't get anything in this world.
Why is that?
Because they're different colors.
You think you know how that would feel to be judged by the color of your skin? I don't. Do you think you do? No, I don't think you'd know how that felt unless you had been through it, would you? It might be interesting to judge people today by the color of their eyes. Would you like to try this? Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Since I'm the teacher and I have blue eyes, I think maybe the blue-eyed people should be on top the first day. I mean, the blue-eyed people are the better people in this room. Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Blue-eyed people are smarter than brown-eyed people. This is a fact. The brown-eyed people do not get to use the drinking fountain. You'll have to use the paper cups. You brown-eyed people are not to play with the blue-eyed people on the playground. Well, the brown-eyed people in this room today are going to wear collars so that we can tell from a distance what color your eyes are. You ready, Laurie?
Brown-eyed.
She's a brown-eyed. You'll begin to notice today that we spend a great...
And so I'm pausing it a little bit because we're going to discuss. She does the collars, everything she does the exact same way every time she does the experiment. Okay, so it's not like she changes it up. She does it the exact same way each time. She may add a little bit to it. She may add some facts to it when she's explaining about some of the history and things like that. But for the most part, she always uses the collars and she always uses the eye color as an identity mark. Okay? So let's check this out a little bit more.
great deal of time waiting for brown-eyed people. I don't see the yardstick, do you?
Come over there. Hey, just like you better keep that on your desk so the brown-eyed people get out of hand.
Oh, you think if the brown-eyed people get out of hand, that would be the thing to use? Who goes first to lunch? The blue-eyed people. Blue-eyed people may go back for seconds. Brown-eyed people do not.
Brown-eyed.
Don't you know?
Oh, they're not smart. And it seemed like when we were down on the bottom, everything bad was happening to us.
The way they treated you, you felt like you didn't even want to try to do anything.
It seemed like Mrs. Elliott was taking our best friends away from us.
What happened at recess? Were two of you boys fighting?
Russell called me names and I came in the gut.
What did he call you?
Brown eyes. They always call us that. Yeah, always call us brown eyes.
What's wrong with being called brown-eyed?
It means that we're stupider.
I watched what had been marvelous, cooperative, wonderful, thoughtful children turn into nasty, vicious, discriminating little third graders in a space of 15 minutes. Yesterday, I told you that brown-eyed people aren't as good.
So now she's going to switch it up to the blue-eyed. And the blue-eyed are going to be the ones with the collar. And the brown eyes are going to be the ones who are superior. But I wanted y'all to really watch this through. So look it up. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but look it up. And I want you to see it all the way through because I really want you to understand that how powerful words are and how it gets in our head. And I talked about this in the previous videos that I did prior to the experiment about how strong words can seem to want to identify us. As the video goes on, mentally, the brown-eyed kids, as they went throughout the day, and they were the lesser of the two, they mentally found themselves feeling that they were the lesser of the two. They thought they were dumb. They acted like, even when they did the learning exercises, they didn't work up to par with it like they normally do. And so therein were feeling a different type of vibe. So the next day, though, when it was their turn to be superior, they got the learning exercise right. They excelled in the learning exercise. It's just that simple how the mind works. When people put you down and people say things about you and tell you you are a certain way, you begin to believe that that's what you are. It's really that simple. And then you start living in it. And that's what those kids did. Those brown-eyed kids started living in what they believed to be true because it was the exercise. They said they had friends, and now their friends are not their friends anymore just because they're brown-eyed. Isn't that how racism works? It was really profound. And I liked it. We talked about the Fun Network, and we talked about the network, guys. But I did say on Wednesday I would show you a little bit of this video and talk about it a little bit more. Go out of here. Go back one. And that's what it was then. But then she did some college students. Here you go, right here. Then she went and did some college students. Those were the elementary kids. Watch how she do these college students. And watch.
I consider this exercise an injection of the live virus of racism. If you've been through this exercise, the next time you see racist behaviors, sexist behaviors, homophobic behaviors, ethnocentric behaviors, ageist behaviors, maybe you will say to yourself, wait a minute, I had that for one morning. I'm never going to allow that to happen in my presence again without responding to it negatively.
Over the course of 2.5 hours on a Saturday morning, 24 American college students participated in an experience which would change their lives.
Why am I here? Because it seemed like a good idea at the time. I don't know. I haven't given it that much thought. I don't usually get up this early.
I think it's just going to be people talking about their political views and how they form them.
That's what the prep is for.
Some people may say some stupid comments that it's going to heat up the room.
I really don't know what to expect. I just expect a lot of argument about things that we don't necessarily agree on.
Take a name tag, put your name on it, and then sign in according to the color of your eyes. You didn't hear what I said. Take a name tag. Take a name tag, pick it up, put your name on it. Then sign in according to the color of your eyes. You, sit here. Go into that room right there. And stay there until I come for you. Don Brown, sit down. Brown-eyed, right around the corner. That room right there. You always wear that cap in the building?
Yeah.
Sit down.
Can you be a little nicer, please?
What?
It's early in the morning. You know, it's not very nice to you.
You have my sympathy. Now let me tell you something. All you have to do is do exactly what I say, exactly when I tell you to, exactly as I say it. If I tell you to take your cap off, you take your cap off.
Ask me
If I need, no, I do not have to ask you nicely. Now get over that idea right now. You got it? Now, move your leg. In that room. Brown eye, go into this room right around the corner. Nice writing. Brown eye, go into this room right around the corner.
It might be interesting to judge people today by...
See what he said. Cover up. Just pile the square.
Can you put the chairs back the way they were? Put the chairs back the way they were.
White people's number one freedom in the United States of America is the freedom to be totally ignorant about those who are other than white. We don't have to learn about those who are other than white. And our number two freedom is the freedom to deny that we're ignorant. Today, we're going to take away these people's freedom to be ignorant. I want you to understand how the system works. And believe me, this is how the system works. We make laws to support white superiority and to reinforce white superiority. And when you catch on to how it works, then we change the laws. I didn't invent this exercise. I learned this from Adolf Hitler. One of the ways they decided who went into the gas chamber was eye color. This exercise is not without precedent.
Go, people. Okay, let's go.
Now look at this. Watch him.
Should we just sit anywhere?
Look at him. Should we just sit anywhere? Should we just sit anywhere? If you came into a room in which the chairs were arranged in this way, and the brown-eyed people were sitting in these chairs in this way, and nobody was sitting in the chairs in the middle, where would you sit? In the middle. That would make sense to me. Would it make sense to you? Where are you going? Get in the blue-eyed section. The blue-eyed section is in the middle of the room. Get there. You're a non-brown? As far as I'm concerned, you're a bluey. Now, this one giggling? What do you know about him? It's because he's ignorant? What else do you know about him? He's in his little child's ego state, isn't he? Get up here and sit down on the floor. You too, get up here and sit down on the floor.
I was really tired when I entered the room, but I didn't have any expectations. I was just sitting there and wondering how it could be an emotional experience because I had signed the paper that had warned me about ulcers and stress conditions and things like this. So I was curious, and there are a few mumbles about how it was going to go.
What are you two going to do? That's right. They're waiting for someone to take care of them. They're in their child ego state. What are you going to do? What do you do? What do you say when you walk in front of someone? Try it.
Okay. Excuse me.
Certainly.
Thank you. I don't think anybody really knew what was going to happen. Nobody told us ahead of time. They just told us to show up at a certain time.
It didn't take very long before intimidation set in and before my buttons were pushed.
Now, while I've been talking, some of you have been sitting there reading the signs. I'm not going to put up with that any longer. So you in the back row, stand up and read the first sign on that wall back there.
Only brown eyes need apply?
Read it so we can hear you.
Only brown eyes need apply.
Next. Blue eyes, stand up and read the next sign. Oh, watch this one. Watch this one, please. Watch this. Sit down again, then stand up for us. Stand up. That's better. Now, read the next sign.
Blue eyes shouldn't hold political office.
Next.
Why can't a blue eye be more like a brown?
Read it again. Get it right this time.
Why can't a blue eye be more like a brown?
Read it again. Get it right this time. Pronounce each one of those words correctly as they're written.
Why can't a blue eye be more like a brown?
What's the word in front of blue?
A.
That's the letter A. What word is that? Read it over and get it right.
Why can't a blue eye be more like a brown?
Now, practice one more time.
Why can't a blue eye be more like a brown?
Next.
Louis, don't let
Oh, look at this. Did I tell you it was fun to watch blue-eyed people? Next.
I'm not prejudiced. Some of my best friends are blue-eyed.
How many of you have ever heard that one before in another form? Oh, yes. Favorite claim of liberals, right? I'm not prejudiced. Some of my best friends are black. Has any person ever said to you, any good liberal person ever said to you, when I see you, I don't see you black?
Every day.
Every damn day. How many of you have had that experience? When I see you, I don't see you black. And what do you say to them when they say that?
But I am.
But I am. And then what do they say?
They say, but I don't see color.
I don't see color. How many of you think they do see color? Well, people, if they didn't see color, they wouldn't say, when I see you, I don't see you black, because they wouldn't see black, would they? So you immediately know that they're lying, don't you?
And look how they was turning red. Let me stop. I mean, because she's bringing out some points that they never thought of, but they really did think of, but they never said it out loud. She's bringing out emotions and feelings that people never wanted to speak out loud in front of other people. And that's why they're getting emotional. That's why they're getting perturbed and fed up. And some of them are beginning to get embarrassed. And remember what I told you about embarrassment? It does not hurt. Don't hurt a bit to be a little bit embarrassed. Only reason you embarrassed is because you felt that way in the first place. So, but y'all have to watch it all the way through when you get a chance. I posted it on the Fun Networking group. I also posted it on Spring Spanky page. Scroll down. You'll see both of the videos. Watch them both in its entirety. And let's discuss. Let's discuss it because she brings out valid points, really touching bases on what I said prior to the live that I did on the experiment. And so, but hats off to her, I tell you. Hats off to her. Because I really I really love the experiment. I love what she's doing and what she's saying and how she's bringing it out. It doesn't matter how harsh it is, she has to bring it up. And sometimes when you are in organizations that have forums like this or anything like that, bring it up. Don't be afraid to speak your voice. Bring it up and put it out there. That's what we're going to do with the Fun Networking group, guys. We're going to bring out these businesses, what they want to do, what their objective is, and we're going to hook everyone up. And we're going to, show people new things, different ideas, different talents. We want everyone to see what you have to offer, okay? Because we all were put here for a purpose and we all have a lot of gifts. So if you're using those gifts, talents, or you're doing business practices in such a way, then I want you to join Fun Networking Group and let's get on board with this directory, the Fun Networking Virtual Directory. So we can put you out there. And don't be afraid. If you're just getting started or anything like that, you need to talk to me about it. We can give me a call, we can chat about it, and we are in this together. That's what it's all about. That's building a community. That's building a network. That's building a something that that's solid. that you will always have to come back to if you want to, just get things off your shoulders. If things have been stressful, we'll have psychiatrists up there. We'll have people who actually life coaches on this fun networking group that can help you through any of the pain, difficulty, or struggles that you may be going through. We're going to have that open at the fun networking group, okay? And so, these are things I talk about. This is what I put out there. So, even though I'm showing this live on the Fun Networking page, this is what I talk about. I talk about all these types of different topics that people don't necessarily want to talk about or bring out. And sometimes you got to put it out there. Sometimes it needs to be known. And that's what I do on Spanky page in the Fun Networking group. I put it out there. Let's talk about it. You don't, nobody wants to open. You say, no, Michelle, the wound is healing, and it's really not healing. It's just covering up the sore that's going to be there for a lifetime. Sometimes you got to peel that Band-Aid off, put some peroxide on it, and the peroxide is discussion. I done took and told y'all that peroxide and alcohol is discussion. You put that on there, and that's going to heal the wound. That's going to make it better. Is to talk about it. Hot topics. With a little bit of fun. I put some fun in there sometimes, Right now, I'm trying to get my feel out, put this stuff out here that I really got on my mind, get it out in the open, let some people replay and rewatch and think about it. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get it out there. Let's see. What can I talk about that's funny? I don't want to be so serious all the time about, all the downtrodden things that's going on in this world that we need to be aware of. No, that's not too important there, uh, you know. So I think the next great thing is that term when pigs fly? I think that's the next thing that's going to happen. I think they're going to stick a pork belly pig up in one of them spaceships going up to the halfway moon, and they're going to bring it back down, and that will be the term when pigs fly. And then everything about to happen. Because you always say, well, when I see pigs fly, that's what you about to see. I think they gonna get a good pork belly pig up there, because pigs want to go to the space too. They done got monkeys up there, so why not a pig? I think they're gonna get one up there. And then you can truly say when pigs fly. Oh no, they done flew. I cannot say that term no more, because you saw the pig fly right straight to the space and back. But actually, pigs may have already flown. We just don't know it. We don't know what's in that cargo bay when we going on them flights. And somebody might have a pet pig or whatever. And so pigs might have actually already flew, and you didn't know. The things I bring up, guys, I'm telling you, it's just, I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay, so speaking of the networking, so the Springs, the Spanky Reborn. I have a new reborn that will be premiering by Friday. She is actually halfway done. I just got to put them body parts together and she will be done. I have to, put her nice little clothes on and I will be premiering her. I have made a video for the Spanky Reborn Nursery as in the making of this doll, of the painting of this doll, the artistry of it. So I did show you how I do some of it. I did not show details. I just showed what I use, how I do it, and stuff like that. So you'll see it in a video, and that will be coming out tomorrow. And then the premiere of the doll will be coming out on Friday. Yes. So Spanky Reborn Nursery has a new baby coming in town. Woo, woo, woo. She has a new baby and many more up for adoption. And so I am restyling the babies and I will show those soon with their new hairstyles and stuff like that. Got some new hairstyles and, making them look a little bit cuter than they already deliciously are. And putting that out there. So that'll be coming on the Spanky Reborn Nursery. Okay. And if there's any other businesses, as you can see on the Fun Networking page, recently I had gone to promote the DMW brand by Donald Williams, DMW Clothing and Apparel LLC, I believe that is. And he has some really nice shirts and styles with some awesome sayings and awesome apparel. I've modeled some of his apparel on his site, and so you'll be seeing that soon. And like I said, this past weekend, we went to one of the opening acts, Life Jennings, who was wearing his apparel, and I have more pictures on the Fun Networking page than what I had that night. So I did put out some, more detailed pictures so you can see his apparel and what it says. He also has some books out. He has a few books that he has, child books. And so, his apparel ranges anywhere from your clothing, your hats, accessories, to your shoes, your tennis shoes, and all types of different shoes and everything else. So check out the DMW brand. That's another person on the Fun Networking, another company on the Fun Network group besides Culture by LE. I have them up there too. And then some of my media representation, ESPTV, ESPTV, and Vaughn Digital Media. Those are some of the media. We have some models, who do a lot for the community. Michael Resnick, he's a very, very prominent model and does some really good things for the community and in the community. And it's a whole bunch of plethora of different people, legendary people, and also great upcoming actors, singers, models, and everything in our community that's going to be featured on the Fun Networking group. If I do know of you, I will put you up there. And you have been posted. I have some realtors. I've posted their things whenever they come up. I've posted my other friends that may be doing Mary Kay, my fellow um, my fellow people with Mary Kay and the paparazzi jewelry. I posted them. So it's a whole bunch of different things that can be put there. It does get screened for different materials if you wanted to post like a certain video or something like that. But other adult things that may have little foul language in it, the comedy and stuff like that, that either goes on my VIP page, the Spanky VIP page, or the VIP group. Okay. So I have the Spanky VIP page and the Spanky VIP group, and some of that will post like different comics and stuff like that that may have extenuating language that may not be suitable for the young ones below 13. I'm gonna say below 13 because 13 and up have heard all kinds of language. I'm sure. So yes, come to the fun networking group and just get involved. We're gonna get some things going. We're gonna put some stuff out there in the community. We're gonna do some showcases. We're gonna have some drawings. We're gonna have some raffles. Um, a whole bunch of good things coming up for the fall and going into next year. That's what the network is about. That's what I'm talking about, the network. And then I reflected on my last video that I did about the experiment. I was showing parts of the video that I wanted you to watch. And I showed the elementary school and the college students so that we could reflect what that was about and how that really defines the true meaning of racism as a whole or discrimination in any way, shape, or form. She put it all out there. I love that she put it out there. I'm putting it out there because I love what she did. And I talk about it. And I happen to be talking about that in my videos prior to me watching that all the way through. Look how it comes together. Look how a plan comes together. Look how all of that connects to get it out there. Gotta connect. It's a vibe. It's a network. Get it out there. Networking to get it out there. And I would love to get her on my show. I think I'm going to reach out to her. I have no shame in my game in reaching out to people that I really love to watch and listen to. Let's see here. Look at the time. Let me look at the time. Really didn't have too much to say. Not too many people up here tonight. Actually none. And that's normal for me. If you happen to watch my videos and you like them, view them, like them, share them, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for upcoming updates and videos also. And especially to learn more about the Spanky Reborn Nursery and any other videos that I may be putting out as far as my artistic videos that I do. My little music video entourage that I do and have fun with. So feel free to view these videos, like, share, care, pass it on. Let people know about the Spanky because I'm spanking you with knowledge. I'm spanking you with a smile. spanking you with love, spanking you with care. So if you get a spanking from Spanky, it is with love, care. So like, love, and share. And subscribe. Oh my God, I can't. I'm too much, I know. And this is what you do when you're talking to yourself and you just, loving it all the way, who cares if there's nobody watching? You have the freedom to put it out there. Bada bing, bada boom. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. You can get it out there. That's what I'm doing. Hey, don't worry. You're not alone. My own family doesn't even watch these lives. So, hey, that's how support goes around. No. You ask for a little bit of support, a little bit of uplifting, and it just doesn't go around your way. And that's life. That's just life. But don't get mad when they do that. Don't get mad when they ignore you. I sure don't. You see, I'm still up here. Bada bing, bada boom. Eventually, I'll be getting that following I love so much, that I want so much, that I want you to hear the spanky news, the spanky hot topics that I put out there, because they are really good hot topics. I mean, listen to some of those videos I put out there. It's deep thoughts. I should change the title to Hot Topics to Deep Thoughts. And I think that's what I'm doing. Spanky Deep Thoughts. I'm going to do it. The next time you see it, it won't say Spanky Hot Topics. It's going to say Spanky Deep Thoughts. Because that's what I'm giving you. Spanking you with deep thoughts. So that's what it's like. And I'm about to roll out of here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Get those bags a rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Raw high. Peace, love, and blessings. Raw high.